Hi there, my name is Mike Larsen. I'm a healthcare strategist here at CDW. I'm joined by my good friend, Director of Healthcare Strategy, Eli Tarlow. How are you doing, Eli?
Doing great, Mike. Thanks for asking. It's been a couple of weeks since ViVE and still enthusiastic about all that's been learned.
Yeah, ViVE definitely lived up to expectations. It's very clear to me that healthcare is ready to meet the next iteration of technology, including artificial intelligence.
Absolutely. That seemed to be the theme this year at ViVE, among other ideas.
Yeah, let's jump into those key moments, Eli. For me, the key takeaway was that artificial intelligence conversations were largely focused on operational efficiency, patient satisfaction, clinician burnout. That was refreshing because I fully expected to be talking about cost savings and productivity. So how about you?
Yeah, Mike, it's interesting you point that out. Historically, it's been a lot about administrative benefits, right? And it's also about, growing what is AI, right? Governing AI. And I feel like we've turned the point where we're now talking about true ROI when we implement artificial intelligence.
100%. Inevitably, we did hear some challenges with AI adoption, which is not surprising, particularly those healthcare organizations that are struggling from moving from an AI pilot or proof of concept into something more scalable. Did you hear that as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like this year has been the turning point in going from the AI shiny object syndrome to thinking about AI and what are the objective improvements that can be measured. Like you mentioned earlier, whether it's the administrative side or the clinical side, we now know what AI looks like when it actually works.
Yeah, finally, what I also heard is that organizations are really looking for measurable outcomes and real hard return on investment. Again, these are large investments that organizations are making, and they have some demands of their partners. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. It's like I mentioned, it went from, pilots and testing AI to now seeing the benefits of other organizations who are talking to each other and saying, how can I have that by us? They're seeing improvements in clinical outcomes and efficiency on the administrative side, on the physician engagement side. And they're starting to talk to each other and saying, who are those partners that truly helped you on your journey?
Couldn't agree more. What a great conference. ViVE made it clear that healthcare is ready for that next iteration of technology, particularly when AI is measured, it's governed, and it's practical. If you'd like to continue this conversation, I'd like for you to contact our CDW account team or connect with Eli or myself. Thank you and have an awesome day.